Hello, thank you for joining me today. This is Gwen. I have a flip through that I want to show you that I just finished, and I'm not sure if I showed part of this at one time. I can't remember. I know there was a book that I showed in conjunction with another flip through, and it wasn't completed, but I'm not sure it's this one. So, but the upshot, this is completed. I'm going to add this to the capturedonpaper.com consignment shop today. I um, I just want to do a flip through, and I'm going to add this to the information part so that anybody that's interested in it can look at the photos, but can also pull down this video and get a better view. The book is 6 by 9 1/4, and the spine is 2.5 inches. I'm going to have to put us out a little bit. Now you can see my mess. I apologize. um, it's ticking. This is material. I bought this at Hobby Lobby, and this is ticking. I use a crochet type of cotton lace on the back. It's wide. It's over 2.5 inches wide. It covers up the spine. Now this is a 3 signatures with 5 whole pamphlet stitch. Here are the charms on the side. Now I've attached the charms with a Tim Holtz uh, holder here, which can be removed if you don't want them or you want to take them off. Um, there's all kinds of little charms. Here's scissors. There's a crystal, a pearl, a wing, a little blue pearl, a little metal tag, Timmy's tag that says Muse. What else do we have? The scissors, and of course we have a cameo. I love the cameos. Now I have a book plate here, and I stamped a little piece of cardstock and put in there for embellishment, and it is glued in there. I've wrapped it with coffee and stain dyed seam binding, wrapped it all the way around, and then on the grommet on the front, I run the grommet through a little metal piece, punched a hole in the metal piece because it didn't have a hole, and put the grommet through there to make it pretty. And then on the back, it's just the plain grommet. The back is just plain, and as I say, this is all wrapped. It's all wrapped, and it is a little chunky monkey. There's almost 200 pages in this, 180, something like that, I think. So let's go inside. I love it. I just really, it came out really nice. And it is big. Now, I'm just going to do a fast flip through here, as I say. The front, there again, I wrapped it with the fabric, and then I lined the whole inside with paper from the collection. This is a Prima collection, and I run the paper all the way across, so there's no break in the paper. Uh, these are tags. Now, these are Tim Holtz tags from his new collection. And I made a pocket out of the paper from the collection. Down in the corner, there's a little bitty dog, and that's part of Timmy's new people type collection. So I'm putting these tags in. These are really cool. They're new. I put a lot of them in here as well. They're really cool. And then I made a little book. This is just a little calligraphy book. It's out of scrap. It's out of cut-offs from the paper, and it opens up like so. And then I stitched it on the machine down the middle, so it is stitched. And it fits in here as well. This is the first page. This is calligraphy paper with a square doily. Now, this is white copy paper, 24-pound copy paper that I water dipped, and I dried in the oven and made it crispy and whatever. I did not coffee dye it. I didn't intend to, but there is coffee dyed paper in here. And this is a stencil that I used, and this is a Martha Stewart punch. This is a half sheet with a Martha Stewart punch on the end. This is an envelope. I don't have anything in this one. It's got a text spot back here, and of course there. And I bought this from Sagrita Coffees online on Etsy. This is a legal size, not a legal, number size 10 envelope. I stitched all the way around it. I did not secure the flap. And then it's just got a tag. This is a Tim Holtz tag, and another little tag, men and boys clothing. Now this is a tuck spot. It's lace. This is coffee dyed paper. It is lace, and I bought it at Hobby Lobby. You could journal down here and then tuck something in the side, journal on the back, and you can see where I stitched it down. This is, there again, the white paper. This is the baking paper, the parchment paper that I use on my cookie sheet. I use big sheets of it. Well, I just cut it down to make a text, to make a like a half page. This is a Rita Donnelly corner flip. I made it, but it is her design. And then this is just a stencil. At the top here, I have just a little tag made from scraps from the lace. There again, I made this um, tag, excuse me, tag with stapled some seam binding, and excuse me, I knew that was going to happen. And then I stamped a little bird on it. Oh, apologize. Uh, Another piece of Tim's new line. This is there again, a piece of the white paper, another piece of the lace tuck. This is another Sagritas where I put a little tag in the envelope. I stitched all around this envelope, as you can see, all the way around. And I stitched it on, no, I did not stitch it on the page. I stitched it and glued it to the page. This is a little tag I made. I've got Tim Holtz's steel die for tags. I made this, stamped it, used some sari silk on the top. Now this is just a part of a French book, old French book that I used, and I just put it on here to look at. You could glue pictures on here, do whatever. This is the center of our first signature. I didn't do anything with the strings. I thought about putting some like hearts on a string, or if you didn't like them, you could close this up and glue it on each side and make a pocket and then cover up your the stitching. This is just the back side of the white water dyed, and it did get some stain on it from the parchment paper. This is just a coffee dyed paper. This is one side of the white paper I punched with Martha Stewart. The back side, or the other side, I did not. This is one of my favorites. This is, of course, coffee dyed paper. This is the cotton belly band. This is the same lace that I used on the spine. This is a cloth uh, tag that I bought. I bought this at Michael's. I stitched some seam binding here. I pinned on an old antique button with one of Tim's pins, and then I used some brown seam binding up here. This is just a plain tag with nothing, and I just put it back here. This could be journaled on, and then this goes in here. I just love it, just because it's pretty, it's texture, it's whatever. Okay, and then this is the back side of the number 10 envelope. I stenciled there, and then there again, this is a continuation of the stitching that I did. This is from Tim's ephemera, and this is from Tim's ephemera. This is a piece of fabric, muslin, that I stamped the Tiffany stamp on, and I glued it on. You can barely see through it, a piece of cardstock to give it more substance, and then I just, it is not a pocket. It's just glued on there. You could, you could journal on the top and the bottom. There's another half page. This is just for journaling. Another white page. Now this is the back side of the first signature. All the signatures are the same. I make all my signatures. I lay them out if I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, or 4. Well, 1 is, but 2, 3, and 4. This got 3, and I do bang, 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 bang. Everything is laid out the same. You don't have to do that. I just find it easier to do that way. So virtually these other two signatures, and I'm going to flip through very quickly, are the same. Of course, there's uh, doily, your square doily. Here is your white paper with some stenciling. Here's a half page with Martha Stewart. Here's your little coffee dyed with your little punch. Another envelope stitched all the way around. Another lace tuck spot. This gets, try to put this up. So, can you see that? And then this is just stenciled. Here's another pocket, pull up, pull down pocket with some, this is Tim's. This is just a tag I made. And this is from A Tattered Dream. I love her things as well. Another lace tuck spot. This is another envelope from Secreta Coffee, which is a pocket in the back and the front. This is another French book page that's been sprayed with Lindy Stamp Gang and various sprays. I did a little thing there. This is the center of our second signature. This is another cloth, and I stitch across the bottom and with a little pin on top, and then I just pinned it. I didn't pin it. I just put it up there with one of the small paper clips. And this paper is the back side of the white sheet that's been water dyed. Another Rita Donnelly flip, and another two tags that are Tim's with some stenciling on the back. I love stenciling. I got some new stencils the other day. This is another belly band. Now this is just a little cotton bag, and I bought this, I think, at Hobby Lobby, and then I stamped on it. And this you could put, and then on the top of this has another little lace tag on the top. You could put all kinds of little memorabilia in there and whatever, and keep it in your book. It's big. And then here's some more of the baking paper, another white, another stencil page, writing page. I left a lot of blank pages. Here's another, the back side of the envelope with stenciling and another tag that I made. Journaling, half page, the white. There's the back side. And then there again, this, I'll go through very quickly, but it's virtually, I did a stamp there. Here's the other side of the envelope, another lace. And here's an up down, another one, a small one. And then I made a tag up here with the butterfly. And then here's another white page. Here's another lace tuck spot. Here's another envelope. This has got just a little bag. Just a little bag that you could put things in. All kinds of real estate for pictures, journaling. Here is the center of our last signature, where again you could close it up. This is another of the French book, and I put a safety pin, and then up at the top I put a little paper clip, little tin paper clip. Some more stenciling. I love the stenciling. Another Rita Donnelly, another tag. Now this is another, this needs pressed down. I'm going to press that down. This is another belly band. This is another little tag. And this belly band, I've got a little safety pin on it, and there's a little heart. There you can see it, a little heart metal piece. I need to take the iron and kind of press that down, and I will. This is a bag, just this bag with a tag I made and tied a ribbon on it with a teapot. This slides down in. This is some more baking paper, some more white paper. This is just writing paper. You can write on this. I just use my stamp. The back side of the envelope, writing. Another part of the half page with stenciling, and the end of it with the calligraphy. Now the back, I made a pocket um, from the and it's in French. I can't read it. Souvenir, or yeah, souvenir. This is part of Tim's new line, and this is from A Tattered Dream. Now this is another little booklet that I made like the other one. It pulls out on both sides. I just love these little books because you could journal. And then I stitched it on the machine down the middle. And it's got Art Washes Away from the Soul the Dust of Everyday Life by Picasso. And that fits in there as well. So, and the back, as I say, is just plain. I'm going to put my little insignia on there. And the spine and the front. Now, I'm going to put this up today, later today. And it wraps around. Was I out of frame? I apologize. I'm going to put this on capturedonpaper.com, and across the top there's different there's all kinds of things offered on there besides the books and many books. You know, people are selling various things, so there's headings across the top, and I think there's minis and journals, and I don't know, I can't remember exactly what it says, but that's where these are. Now if you look at everything there, if you run down everything without choosing a topic, they'll be there as well. But if you just want to look at the books or look at this, and I've got several books on there, quite frankly, they're different sizes, different prices, and all my pricing includes the shipping as well. So, as I say, my name is Gwen. If you have any questions, it's gcastile@comcast.net. I'll try to answer anything you have. If anybody is interested in having me make you one of a certain genre, why, you know, get a hold of me as well. But this is going on my capturedonpaper.com. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.